Okay, I wanted to show you this resource, GimKit, and how useful it is, particularly for me in an elementary setting and me as a music teacher, because you can embed sound. So here are some examples of ones I've already created. If I go in, let's click on 5th grade. I'm going to go to edit so you can see the types of questions. So anything with a microphone is a recording that I have embedded personally into it. So if I go to add question, I can say, how many beats does a half note receive? Now, I can go and I can add a picture. I can search it. Might be there. But no. You can also add a link, although at my campus, for whatever reason, if I do it this way and do a link, the kids don't see it, or it's like kind of blurred out. So I recommend going to uploading it from your hard drive and then importing it. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to have to search for it, but here's where the magic happens. If I add audio, look, it does it right here. This isn't a great example because this is something I would do for 5th grade, and I know they can all read the question, but just for so you can see how it works, let's try it. How many beats does a half note receive? And then I can save it, can re-record it if I want, and then boom, it's just right there. Now, I will say when I first started doing it, I read the answers also, but I didn't know that they were going to randomize the answers. So if you really have emerging readers, might not be a great option, but still it gives them something. You can also put pictures in here. Yeah, we'll put that so you can just see. As you can see, that's there. That would not be a half note, but you get the idea. The other thing you can do, we can go add from question bank. And this is cool because look, I can search other people who teach music. See, sorry about that. They're drilling for a new sound system, which will benefit me. So I'm trying not to be annoyed by it. So here's an example of things you can do. But what I use it for mostly is I go and I sort it through my own kits. Because sometimes, like, what hand sign is this? Yeah, I'll add that into 5th grade because that applies to them as well. And then it's just right there. I also do this if I'm making a question that's like, what rhythm am I singing? And I might put 4 different pictures. Well, that takes a little while to do. So what I'll do is, this is actually a good example of that. So I could go back and re-add it, re-record it, and make it, instead of make it son macaron, I might make it chairs to mend or responder or whatever. And then that way I'm not having to constantly redo everything. So when the kids play, I highly, highly, highly recommend this one called Trust No One. It is Among Us inspired, but I wouldn't do it for any younger than 2nd grade. And even 2nd grade really struggled because what's cool about it is they answer questions, they get points, they get to investigate people, and then they vote on who they think the suspect is or who the imposter is. And they get to call a team meeting, which I love that because that's collaboration among students and all of that. But it's a little complicated for the younger kids. For the younger kids, super rich mode is cool. They are also going to need headphones for this, by the way, assuming you include sound. Draw that. I have not played. Maybe I can talk a class into doing that today and I can record it for you all. The floor is lava is fun. They have to like answer questions and then build bricks and bridges and all the stuff before the lava overtakes them. They love humans versus zombies, although sometimes that causes tears with the younger kids. So, do it at your own risk. Let's take a peek at, if you want, the one I will say also, you cannot generate random names, which I wish I could for the younger kids, but that's neither here nor there either. So if I want to do it live, they would go and they would enter a code in. You can also assign it as homework. And let's take a peek at what that might look like. Well, it's not really wanting to let me do it today. Well, you can assign it as homework and you could assign it virtually. I love doing it in person or in my hybrid classes because then they're all playing together. But I hope that helps. It's a really fun resource and you can always hit me up if you have a question about it.